if it came out that he's guilty, do you think it was because of what happened to him in football and possible CTE brain damage?
Yeah, for sure. Bro, Sergio was sharp, bro. Sergio was a sharp dude, bro. Like he managed his money well. He was a sharp guy, respectful. He was a gentleman at all times. He barely even cursed, bro.
Real life. If it ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Yes, take us through that, because a lot of people don't, football is a contact sport, probably one of the roughest contact sports.
Collision sport.
Yes.
For sure.
What is your take on that? Like, what does it do playing football? What does it do to the body? What does it do to the brain for that many hits?
Right. So from my experiences, bro, like it damages your body long term for sure. And like your cognitive abilities will suffer if you steady getting repeated head injuries. Like the brain is not meant to take that much trauma. So like NFL players settled a class action lawsuit against the NFL for billions. Yeah. So imagine how many other people are on the street right now who have CTE. Yeah. All it takes is one concussion to have permanent brain damage. You got hundreds, each year you got thousands of players in a non-pro level. So like whenever I see like certain guys crashing out, I'll ask them if they play football. They'll say, yeah. How far did you go? They'll tell me. I instantly know, it ain't even your fault that you doing this.
What's the worst case you've seen, like as far as like mental state or what they do or what their motor functions were?
Man, bro, my boy Sergio Brown, bro, like this is my boy, bro. Like any party I had, any event I had, he used to hire me to come out with him. But I watched him change. Like I watched him change. I remember when he was making perfectly good sense, like, he would call me, what should I do about this? And then I remember when he would call me and he not asking me nothing. You feel me? He just invited me places. We'd get there. And his speech would be weird, like his mannerisms would be strange. And, he going through some situations right now where, they say he allegedly murdered his mom.
Yeah.
And I knew he loved his mama, bro. He loved his mom.
And can I say this? Because when we seen that, he left and it just looked fishy, and then he started making bizarre statements.
I was trying to call him. Well, I got on the phone with him briefly, and he was talking about he was underwater and stuff like that. I'm like, what? I'm like, Serge. He's like, Killer, bro, I'm underwater right now. When I get done swimming, I'm going to call you. Last I heard from him.
That's the last thing you heard.
Speaking of NFL players, and you've got people like Aaron Hernandez, right? How many NFL players would you say are like that in the NFL? That get like that? Or is that just, most of them is like college boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying?
The thing with him was, he was under scrutiny for shooting people in college.
Right.
I say 1 in 10.
1 out of 10?
1 out of 10. Like 1 out of 10, you're going to see that every team got that one guy.
that you know.
You like, all right, look, we ain't finna let him do his thing. Even the coaches be like, get the fuck away from him. Why are you bothering him? You know how he is.
Right.
Be a good teammate. Every team got that one guy who you kill your ass. Oh, bro. Bro.
So I just want to ask you a serious question. With Sergio, you knowing him, of course, they got him. He's pled not guilty. Do you feel that he could have done that? And if he did, I know you say that's his mama, he loved her. if it came out that he's guilty, do you think it was because of what happened to him in football and possible CTE brain damage?
Yeah, for sure. Bro, Sergio was sharp, bro. Sergio was a sharp dude, bro. Like he managed his money well. He was a sharp guy, respectful. He was a gentleman at all times. He barely even cursed, bro. Like that really had an effect on me. But that's somebody I loved, bro. That was my boy, bro. Like, man, Sergio was a good man, bro.
That's good.
Do you think could be the cause of why so many NFL players go broke because they lose the understanding of what their money is, or is that something else, or is that just trying to keep up with a lifestyle?
Well, it's gonna be a combination of things because practice squad pay you $5,000 a week, right? That's a lot of money to the average guy.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you getting $400,000 a game. So let's say, because right now my bill is like $10,000 a month altogether. So imagine if you got monthly overhead of $100,000 a month, and then you're spending freely. When the checks stop, that overhead don't go nowhere. And then a lot of times people buy things that depreciate. Jewelry, cars, clothes. Guys spend millions on that. You can't get your money back out of it. So I would say it's a combination of things for sure. And then, these guys never had no job. They never had to hustle or nothing. Football was life. Once that's taken away from them, you see guys committing suicide. You see guys going broke because they don't have them other skills to generate cheese. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that business mind. Like, I got to turn a dollar into 100 today.
Now, you would say, you make $400,000 a game. You save up a couple of checks. Maybe you put it in a high interest yielding bank account and it just turned money for you why don't you see more of that happening rather than I guess putting their money in places that will generate money for them because they can get a high amount of money at a relatively short period of time?
I'll tell you. Pardon me. The horror stories from agents and financial managers makes a lot of guys not trust none of that. I know several dudes have lost 10 plus million from a guy who was their agent for a little while and one day he disappeared.
That's crazy.
And then to somebody who been an athlete, the classes you going to in school is not the same as other people. So some of this stuff gonna sound like Japanese to you, like high yield savings and what? Like, man, here's my shit. I'll catch y'all later, bro.
Yeah.
We going to the club tonight.
High yield savings.
I just seen dudes spend $300,000 in the club, and I said, "Hey, bro, do you know you could have bought stock in Uber?
You could have bought the club.
They gonna tell me this ain't your money. You right, you got it.
God damn.
I ain't gonna argue with you.
Yeah. Let me ask you.
Hold on. What does 300,000 in the club look like? What does that even mean in the club? Like hold on, like I just watched. I just read an article where these young boys stole like 100 Bitcoins from.
Oh yeah.
And they was in the club.
Plus.
Yeah, they was in the club spending 400,000. What kind of night does 300,000 look like? Like, what is that?
So I'll say this. I seen a guy spend $500,000 in a club. When he left, he took the entire waitress staff with him on a private jet, and they went to an island to go party. So you got certain bottles in the club that's as tall as this camera stand. You feel me? So you got bottles of wine that's like 40 years old. That's gonna be like $40,000.
Correct.
You feel me? So like 300 grand, 500 grand go fast in the club. And then the tip gonna be 50,000 on that. So like that type of money go fast in the club.
Yeah, depending on the kind of club, they're gonna run it up. Club Live, Miami.
I wouldn't even go in there.
Yeah, Club Live will run it up on you.
Unless I'm getting paid to be there, I'm not even going there.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I don't got time for that type of shit. Cause like,
Say one on the island.
Now, yeah, for real, for real. Now, let me ask you. You said you wouldn't be security for NFL players.
yeah, not no more. Not no more.
Why is that? Why is it?
Yeah, bro. Like, you know, they like some of them is cavemen, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, they just want to debo everything, and then like they respect for females crazy, and then like they'll hire you for security, but they big and strong too. So they once they get drunk, they want to size you up. I said, well, I'm gonna pop your ass in here, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna be fighting with no 23-year-old young guy at the peak of his position. Okay, yeah, okay, bet. And you be like, damn, bro, you paid me to come here. Why y'all trying to fight? Now, if I pop y'all ass in here, I'm bogus. You run into that type of. That's all I'm like, man, I don't even got time for this. Like,
Have they ever like got upset with you for looking at their woman, or their woman was talking to you and they, nigga? Has anyone ever did? You know.
hell yeah, bro. Bro. I'll tell y'all his name off camera.
Okay. But tell us the story.
Bro, this dude, bro, big as hell, bro. Like, this man neck. And I always look at that. Because, like, the bigger a person, a guy neck is, the harder he is to knock out, bro. So you gotta know that. Because, like, if your neck, that's why boxers train their neck. Because if your brain don't shake, you're not going out.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, Yoel Romero, the MMA fighter, look at his neck. He never been knocked out because how his neck set up. So, bro, this dude, bro, his wife was bogus, bro. So we in a group of people. It's him, his wife, two lawyer guys, and this one dude who is an investor at OPI nail polish. Rich people out here. The NFL dude, not even the richest guy here. But his wife, a little Latin lady, and she going. So, we all out to dinner. I never told this story publicly right here.
Reallyfe Stars.
We out to dinner. My homie who a lawyer, he texts me a picture, her with dude jersey on, sitting in his lap at his plate. Now, she in the jersey, but that's all she got on. It's a explicit video. So I'm looking like, damn, you can have you can have millions and everything. They still finna cheat on you. I was like, okay. But now he's texting me this cuz, and then at this time, it wasn't no cash out. I get a Chase Quick Pay, $5,000. I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like, listen, if this motherfucker tries to kill me, you better have my fucking back. I'm like, bro, why would you do this, bro? I said, look, bro. I know I'm a dangerous guy, bro. But dude right there, bro, I'm not trying to be fighting with him, bro. Because, bro, I was honestly on some real shit, like, bro, I cut easy. You feel me? I bleed fast. You feel me? So, like, I ain't really trying to get punched, but I can take a punch. But, like, I'm a fat boy, bro. Like, my skin, I cut easy. So, like, a lot of the fights I had looked worse than it really was because I got a cut. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at this dude, I'm like, and bro, dude breathing fire like all day. I'm looking like, damn, bro. And I'm looking at my homie. I said, bro, you a fucked up person. What the? You did it too. You fucking did it too. She's a smoke show. She's hot.
Smoke show.
I'm like, bro. I said, bro.
Smoke show.
So now I'm like, you know what? So now it's on his tab. I'm ordering. I said, man, I need 2 bottles of Hennessy VSOP. So he was like, order whatever you want. Run it up. Do your thing. So, okay. Now, bro, The football dude started getting suspicious though, because he's sitting at the end of the table, but his wife is sitting directly across from my homie who's a lawyer. And I'm watching him watch his wife and watch him. So I ain't gonna lie. This was one of the first times where I said, you know what? I probably just quit today.
Nobody wants to see that good.
Because, bro, I know I'm not afraid of nobody. I don't mind losing. So I'll fight anybody. And I really don't want to fight nobody who can't fight. You feel me? But him, though, bro, the man forearm was so big. Like his fist. I'm looking like, this is a big motherfucker, right? I'm big. And I'm just looking like, man, I fuck around lose this.
It didn't go.
Because he wasn't drinking.
Oh, he let him drinking? Oh,
I
sober.
say, damn, he not drinking either.
It's a sound-minded body.
And it's like, okay.
Simple as
So, bro, I get up, go to the bathroom. Now I'm going to the bathroom to get my life together.
Right.
I'm like, all right, what I'm finna do here? Who come in behind me? This fool. Now, mind you, he's 6'8". So he come in behind me. He said, what's up, bro? I'm like, man, bro, nothing is up. You feel me? I'm just chilling right now. I'm trying to take a little break. He said, yeah, I think that dude's banging my wife. Are you gonna get involved in this? I say, look, bro. That's my friend, but the person I'm protecting is who I'm under contract with. But I'm gonna ask you, bro, out of professional courtesy, handle that another time. He said, no, nigga. If I swear to God, on
It's
anything,
going down tonight.
he said,
Tonight it goes down.
and it blew my mind because he never went into the stall, but he washed his hands and then walked out.
Oh, shit, gangster.
So I'm looking like, man, this finna get ugly. So I text my homie. I said, look, we need to leave the restaurant immediately. He don't even respond. So I come out. He gone. My homie gone. The lawyer, he gone. So, all right. I mean, because I almost said some crazy shit.
We don't know what we don't know.
Okay. So now that I know he gone, I see the football player dude outside walking around looking. He come back in, sit down. His wife said, baby, you okay? The man pounded one time on the table. I see all the bottles bounce. Steaks, lobster mac and cheese, all that shit bounced. And I said, damn. So the dude on bodyguard, he's like, Keith, I actually gonna have to have your back on this one. I said, now he a short little dude. He said, Keith, I'll have your back on this one. This is a big motherfucker. You got the gun? You got the gun? I said, yeah, I got a gun. I got the gun. He said, I'm white. Give me that motherfucker. I'm white. I'm not giving you my gun. You want to fucking die today? You want to fucking die? So I was just like, so everybody feel how I feel about this motherfucker. Dude, he was too big, bro. He was too big, bro. And I was like, man, I know if I punch him, if he don't drop, I ain't letting him grab me, bro.
Yeah, if he don't drop.
Yeah, that.
Well, you were protecting the wife?
No, the guy who invested in OPI nail polish, I was protecting him. But his group of friends.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I learned, like, I never bring a lady I love around people like that.
Oh, man.
Because, bro.
That's a while.
That was the only time in my life where I said, man,
That's a while.
I fuck around lose this. Now, at this time, I'm like 25. I'm in the best shape. I'm in my prime. You feel me? I wouldn't even dare try to fight him right now. That's how I would have fallen. At this stage of my life, hell, I'm almost 40. No, sir.
Nope.
That's different.
He pounded that table.
After he pounded the table, I get up. I say, yo, bro, we need to leave. You feel me? So dude took a bottle of champagne, broke it on his leg.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's the last time I saw him after that. I grabbed dude by his arm. We out of here, gone. Cause bro, he just escalated it by turning that bottle into a weapon. And he emotionally charged it. It's his wife, the mother of his kids. Oh, a motherfucker kill you over their wife, bro.
Yeah. Crash out.
And get away with it.
Yeah, crime of passion.
Yeah.
Man,
He home in 2 years.
Yeah.
Not on me.
why is it that, and I guess it doesn't matter, but how is it that these men get so much money but still wind up with a woman that would do them like that? Like,
Because once they got the money, they went after the lady that they like, not who liked them.
I hear it.
I see it over and over. They get that bag of money, they gonna buy the girl they want. She don't even really like you, bro. She don't respect you either.
That's crazy.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Moving. Hey.